Captain Hook's shadow. Walk the plank, Peter Pan. John Darling yelled, waving a wooden sword at his brother, Michael. The boys were playing in their nursery. John was pretending to be Captain Hook, and Michael was pretending to be Peter Pan. I won't walk the plank, Michael said. And you're a codfish, Captain Hook. I'll get you for that, Pan. John cried, and the brothers chased each other around the room. Michael felt like he was back in Neverland. All right, John and Michael, time for bed, Wendy said, walking into the room. Just 5 more minutes, John. Please. All right, Wendy agreed. Walking out of the nursery, a few more minutes, John and Michael began another pretend battle. But the minutes passed quickly soon, and Wendy returned. Now it's really time for the bed, you two, she said. Michael and John put down their swords and crawled into bed. Wendy turned the light out and got into bed. She was sleeping in the nursery while her new bedroom was being decorated. Michael pulled up the covers, and he wasn't the least bit tired. Sue, John, and Wendy were fast asleep. Michael squeezed his eyes shut, but it was no use. He kept picturing Captain Hook trying to capture Peter Pan. Suddenly, Michael heard a rattling sound followed by a loud whoosh. He opened his eyes and looked around. The nursery windows were thrown wide open, but no one was there. Then Michael noticed a shadow against the far wall. He gasped in fear. The shadow looked just like Captain Hook. Michael wanted to run, but he couldn't. He had to hide. Michael quickly dove under the covers. Captain Hook was scary, but being under the covers didn't make Michael feel any better. He needed to know if the pirate was really in the nursery. Slowly he lifted the bottom edge of the blanket and looked out. Michael still couldn't see Hook, but the captain's shadow was right there against the wall, as large as life. The shadow around the nursery for a moment. Looked around the nursery for a moment, then it began to creep towards the park corner. Chill ran down Michael's spine. Captain Hook was headed right towards Wendy.